we might actually already be live. Are we? All right. Hi guys. Man, has this been a long couple days, right?
Very long. The whole process of getting ready and opening up an office and still working and running appointments like nothing ever stopped. It's hard.
Right. So, good afternoon, Facebook. We are here now on our 20th episode of our 2 Cents Live. And as you guys can see behind me, I have a whole bunch of balloons hanging around me. And you're right in the lobby area where we had our ribbon cutting this morning. So, guys, what did you think of the ribbon cutting?
It was fun. It's exciting.
I thought it was really good.
Yeah, it went good.
It went well.
So it paid off, all the planning and everything and anticipation, and now
We've
it's
been
done and over with.
working a long time to get to this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Working a long time. I think in 20 episodes in, we're all very comfortable with the way we're handling everything. And I think we're starting to now develop something new for everybody out there to watch and witness as we grow. It's fun.
Yeah.
Not too many people can say that they missed a ribbon cutting but still saw a ribbon cutting with your family and friends. We're now starting to interact together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was great. You know, I was really excited for the ribbon cutting. I think it went well. So
I think you'll see some pictures floating around out
yeah,
there.
you guys will see some pictures pretty soon. So one of the exciting things that we did for our ribbon cutting was that we actually had a door prize.
Mm-hmm.
So it's here. It is an exciting Wi-Fi enabled crock pot. And it is going to be for us to give away for people that attended our ribbon cutting.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like Ellen giving away something on TV, right? It's very exciting stuff. So these are the names of everyone that attended our ribbon cutting this morning, guys. So who wants the honors?
Well,
Galen?
one can pick and one can read if you want. Okay. Tom Peel.
Excellent.
Congratulations.
So
we will have to get a hold of you, right?
Congratulations, Tom Peel. Does anybody know who that is?
Tom.
Yeah, he works for the Gazette. He was here.
He's the guy from
some
the Indiana
pictures.
Gazette.
Right, and
Okay.
he thought his
Okay,
wife
okay.
would enjoy this, so
And she will.
yeah.
I would enjoy it. It's a Wi-Fi enabled crock pot. Like, that's huge. That's going to take people's crock pot skills to the next level. You know?
Cook from the work, or cook from
Started
walking
at
down the
home. It has a lot of features on it. It's really crazy, like the things you
street.
can do with it.
Temperature and things like that. Control.
Yeah. So, congratulations, Tom.
Yeah.
So today we're talking. This is huge, guys. I know we had our ribbon cutting today, and I know that that's really what's going on right now is our ribbon cutting in our office. But really, what's going on across the country is that Trump's budget actually just came out today. There was supposed to be a formal release of his budget today. But we've really been reading articles, and we've been staying up on topic and reading different articles, whether it be from the Federal Times or from Government Executive. But there's 4 basic points to the Trump budget for 2018 that is going to affect federal employees that we wanted to talk to you guys about today. So do you want to take the first one, Galen?
Yeah, the first one would be that they are trying to enact a 1% increase in the first pension, 1% every year for the next 6 years. Now, it's not official that that will happen, but that essentially is a 6% increase compared to what FERS people are paying now. And if you are in the first pension now, look at your paycheck, it'll say retire 1, retire 8, retire E. That coding is the percentage of money that you pay to have a pension, depending on FERS, civil service, the ex-FERS pension. But typical employee pays about $18 a paycheck for a FERS pension, so that would increase another $18 a year for 6 years. You know, good and bad. You know, the good part to it is, you know, you're going to have a pension at the end of the day with the increase. The bad is you have to pay more money to have that pension.
I don't think anyone's going to say, "Ooh, I'm so excited to pay more money in for that pension I was supposed to already get for half as much as I was supposed to pay in."
Right.
I'm just the messenger.
Right?
Well, it's disgusting,
It's hard. I mean, it is. It's money that's coming out of your pocket that's going to fund other people's pensions, essentially.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on about this right now. So we actually have a couple quotes. I know that the president of the NARFE, the National Association of Retired and Federal Employees, Richard Dyson, actually said the rumored details of President Trump's first full budget with respect to federal employees and retirees is nothing short of an egregious attack on federal service and seniors. So there are a bunch of different organizations that are already worried and denouncing the Trump budget. There's some worries that maybe it's not true, that it won't actually go through, but I mean, so the first one is the 1% contributions. The second is the highest 3. So if you're a federal employee right now, when you retire, your pension payments are based off of the highest 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of it being the highest 3, they want it to be off of the highest 5 years. So
some people it won't affect too much at all. Other people it will. Like
Yeah.
take a rural mail carrier, for instance. They go by mail count. So 1 year they could be higher
Right.
and then drop it by 5,000. So there is a big fluctuation for a 5. But somebody that's around the same every year, 5 versus 3, it's not that big of a difference when it comes to a pension check in your bank account.
But let's be honest, they wouldn't be doing it if it was going to put more money in. This isn't a budget increase.
It's not.
This is a budget cut.
Yeah.
So
Right.
it's not taking the money out of the government's pocket. It's taking the money out of our clients' pockets.
But not just that, they are also talking about stopping the COLA, the
Yeah.
cost of living increase as well, and dropping down civil service to a 0.5%. So it's not just these cuts. They are also talking about the future increases of your pension.
Mhm.
So,
So a COLA, if anybody doesn't understand, a COLA is a cost of living adjustment. FERS or civil service employees get it, and they're talking about reducing that COLA for the civil service employees. So that means that in the future, when you retire, your pension is not going to keep up with inflation. Now, right now, it's at like, what, 1%? That doesn't keep up with inflation anyways to begin with. So the last one, this one's a good one for you to talk about, Megan, because I know that you talk to people a lot about this with offset Social Security whenever they're able to retire at 56. What do you think?
I don't know. Well, there won't be any more
Yeah.
offset.
That's a whole group of, I mean, how many people do you talk to that are in between? There's so, and I know because I used to set appointments, there are so many people that you talk to that are interested in the offset Social Security.
Right, which they'll no longer be eligible for
Yeah.
to receive.
That's
which
crazy.
Is huge, which is huge.
Yeah.
I mean,
to me, all of this stuff that we're talking about today, the worst thing is the no more offset Social Security or supplemental FERS pension, whatever a person wants to call it, because that will stop a person from retiring with 30 years of service at age 56. You're not going to have that supplemental gap to get you to Social Security at age 62.
Not only that, I know right now there are people that are in that group. There are definitely people right now that we talk to that are going to want to retire in 2018, or they're going to want to retire in 2019, and they're 54 or 55 years old right now. They're not going to be able to. And these people have been working for 20, 30 years.
And they've had that idea that they were going to get that early out when they hit 56 or 57, and they just keep on going for that goal. But if they do get rid of it, and we don't have official dates or anything like
yeah,
that,
no, this is not all. This is just like kind of
we're
the
talking
talk
about
and like
it,
the
but
buzz
Well,
on
this
the
is
streets,
the
right?
budget for next year. I mean,
Yeah.
if this stuff goes through the way it is right now and the way that they're talking about it and the articles that you can read online, if this goes through the way it is right now, it's not going to be good for federal employees.
No.
There's going to be a lot of people that are going to be ready to retire. People are going to have reduced benefits, and they're going to be doing the same work.
They're not going to be happy.
No.
Nobody's going to be happy. Nobody wants to be told they have to pay more money at any point to receive their pension. I mean, it's just, it's not good. Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, so we have a couple quotes from a couple different groups.
So Tim Kaufman, who is a spokesman for the American Federation of Government Employees, he came out against the proposed changes as well, stating, quote, obviously we're opposed to any cuts to federal employees' retirement benefits, he said. We don't think cutting retirement is the right way to make the country great. And that was, like I said, Tim Kaufman, spokesman for the American Federation of Government Employees,
Yeah.
said that.
So, you want to take that last one?
Sure. I mean, Jessica Clement, she's the legislative director for the National Active and Retired Federal Employee Association. She called the statement from Mulvey. He wrote an article for, what was the
Mulvaney
source?
is the director of the Office of Budget.
Okay. Different from the Office of Personnel Management, but
Yes.
But said that calling the statement on protecting people's retirement hypocritical. And it's true. How can you talk about this?
So get this, what they're saying, Jessica Clement, she's saying that Mulvaney, because Mulvaney is the guy that says, okay, now we're going to release this statement. And Trump, he said that he was going to stay true to his campaign promises of not touching Medicare and not touching people's retirement. And they're saying, oh, but we're doing that. Well, you're not. There's so many gaps and there's so many things that they're missing there that they're not doing that with these retirement benefits. So she actually is saying that you're taking benefits away from one group of people of the same demographic for no other reason than that they're federal employees and retirees. That's huge.
Well, that's, leading to a targeted group as well, like.
It is. You can't say you're not going to touch something and then go after something and then act like you're not touching something.
Yeah.
I mean, in general, something needs to change, but, we don't need the workforce of America to not be happy. As it is, younger generations are coming in and not filling the positions that are available because they don't have the desire to, they don't think that they're going to have a pension, so.
Yeah. The post office has been going through troublesome times for a couple of years, and if they cut the benefits, I don't know that it's really going to help the workforce in the post office or really anywhere.
It's
a
definitely
hard job to begin with.
Yeah.
I mean, the schedule and the workload.
And then to keep having your benefits cut every year, and now people are going to be wondering what's going to happen to their retirement next year.
Right.
So,
But if anybody has a question, you can call us. You can rely on us. We're going to stay up to date on all of this information. And we'll come live if there's any kind of updates other than Tuesday that we feel is important.
Yeah, we'll keep you guys updated along the way. We want to make sure that all of our federal employees that are watching understand what's going on. We want to make sure that we're not just talking to stuff about health, wealth, and happiness, but we're going to keep you guys up to date on what's happening with federal employees too, because right now this is a big deal. And we want to make sure that you guys are able to understand what's going on. So.
And it affects their wealth, health, and happiness.
Yeah,
definitely.
It's definitely going to affect some happiness.
Yeah, happiness.
It's definitely going to affect some health.
Absolutely.
It's all of it. So.
A bunch of raging
Right?
alcoholics.
Yeah. So, guys, this was our 20th episode of our 2 Cents Live. I want to apologize that I am in here in my shorts and my pink socks and my t-shirt and my Hello Neighbor t-shirt. We were all dressed up this morning, but we got here super early and
early.
it's been a long couple weeks. We've really been moving. We got up in this place and now our ribbon's been cut and
Could have been done. You should have started with your tying
right.
your
Start
shoe.
with my socks in the beginning.
Tying your shoe.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pink flamingos. It matches the gift bag.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
So, well, guys, thank you for coming. Like I have a choice. Right?
Bye, guys.
Bye,
I don't
guys.
have a choice. See ya.
Have a great week. See you next week. That's so funny, right?